rival match. This time it is Hatfield United who we're playing against. A bit more local this time. Last time out it was Welwyn Garden City under 23s. This time Hatfield United. The game should be showing up on the screen momentarily. I've got everything I think set up and ready to go. We'll find out in a second. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. It's going to be a great game. Let me just get my second OBS set up as well so it's ready for me to hit record. Okie dokie. So we're playing in the second round of the Aubrey Cup. Last time out in the Aubrey Cup we played Aldenham, I think it was, and we won quite convincingly, so very happy with that. This time around, of course, things are a little bit different. Hatfield United, local rivalry, local pride at stake. I've not got that much knowledge about Hatfield United in real life, or in the game for that matter, so I'm not 100% sure what kind of team they're going to be, what kind of system they're going to play. Good evening, Bob. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you back. But yeah, I'm going to stop doing long intros for these streams and get into the game. We have had a magnificent run in the league. Some absolute barnstormer goals as well. I think we had a free kick in the last couple of games going as well, which is awesome. Lee Newman amongst the goals, Studholme amongst the goals, Moriarty getting off the mark as well. Rahman Lewis scoring against Royston there. That was in the last episode. Bush Hill Rangers here lost 4-1 to us. Gonzalez Velasco with the goal. Baker with the goal. Newman again with 2. So we're doing very, very well in terms of... Has my stream gone wrong? No? Oh. It's telling me 0 viewers for some reason. Doing very, very well in terms of goal scorers. We're spreading it out nicely amongst the team. And with that, we are going into the second round. I keep going to say third round. Please keep the music bar off the clock. Yes, you can see the... Actually, I'll get the music started now so I can show you. Streaming. Let's get that going. If I transition... Oops, it's just changed the song. You see how the music bar is across the top of the screen there? It doesn't in any way interfere with the game. I've made the game slightly smaller, so this is the cursor... Oh, hang on. Because I've not clicked on it. This is the cursor right at the top of the screen here, and you can still see it. So the music bar should no longer cover the score bar. That's the theory. We'll see if that's actually the case. So yeah. Let's get into the game then. Now I had... Oh, hang on. One more thing I need to do. I knew I forgot to do something. Is turn off the match plan. There we go. Now I knew as well that this week was going to be a tricky week in terms of team selections, because I want to keep the team as close to the first team as possible, but at the same time I do want to do quite a bit of rotating as well, just to give everyone a chance. And you know, matches like this, you do have to give as many different players a chance as possible. I've had some ideas on how to go about that, and I think this is what I'm going to do. Some of this might make sense, some of this might be absolutely just outrageously crazy. Where's your best position at left back? No nonsense, it says. Yeah, already I'm not liking that idea, actually. I'm going to move Argent back in. I'm going to put Reed on the bench instead of... I mean, take your pick. Gonzalez Velasco or Studholme. I think I'm going to say instead of... But then I don't want to drop Studholme. Wow, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright. This is really hard. Let's have a look here then. So let's go from goal. So Extents is going to drop out. Murray's going to play in goal. I think you're not a goalkeeper though, are you? You're just you're not a sweeper keeper, sorry, you're just a goalkeeper. And then the back four, Argent, Sadler, Evans are 2. I'm not against that. The only change I would perhaps make is to put Kerwick in at right back, and I think I am going to do that. Because that's a good change as well. Is the stream struggling? I'm uploading at 6 kilobits per second. 6,000, sorry, kilobits per second, but it claims that... Oh no, it is getting it. No, it is getting it. It's just saying it's too low for YouTube, but it's about right for Twitch, so... Yeah. That tells you all you need to know really about Twitch, doesn't it? So yeah, back four of Argent, Sadler, Evans, Kerwick. Now one of these two I think is going to get rested as well. Who have we got that we can bring in? Hollis or Newman or Tuttle or Ruiz? Again, tempted to bring in... I mean, Ruiz at centre-back. He gave away a penalty, though, the last time he played. I'm going to bring Hollis in. I'm going to bring Hollis in for Evans. And have Evans, Hollis alongside Sadler. Evans I'm going to put on the bench instead of Ruiz. Actually, no, Ruiz plays left-back. But then we're going to bring Reed on the bench. You can also play left-back. Okay, I'm going to bring Evans in there. And then I'm going to put Reed on the bench instead of Tuttle. That then covers both left-back, right-back, centre-back. Which is more than both. Yeah. Cool. Then we're going to have Harding and Hammond in midfield. Gajar's still coming back from injury. Again, I think I'm happy. Oh, Christie. Okay, I'm going to bring Christie onto the bench here. Still some way short of full fitness. So I think I'm going to start Harding and Hammond. Although Harding is... last 75 minutes. Okay, yeah, you should be able to get through the game then. And then we'll also have the twins on the wings. The winger twins. Asfar and Akram. Newman in the hole. I think that's fine. And then Baker up front. Bench is Evans, Reed, Christie, Hudson Doncaster, Studholme, Gonzalez Velasco, and Thompson. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a good lineup. Let's go into the game. So we are getting less and less players now lacking tactical familiarity, which is also good. Lots more positives than negatives now as well, which is also good. And let's get the recording started from here. That should now be a recording as well as streaming. Scooch back over to this. When you pick up where you left off last time out, go. Right, whilst that's doing its thing, I just want to check that we are indeed recording. Yep, that's working. Good stuff. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Now, can you see the score bar? Is it below the music? Yes, it looks like it is indeed below the music, which is awesome. Right. Wadkins running in behind here then. Koic closing him down. Oh, this is on full match as well, isn't it? Let's just check that. Yes, it is. Good stuff. Koic coming out with the ball there as well, which is awesome to see. Finds Chowdhury up the line. Asfar Chowdhury up the line. He's gone long towards Baker and finds him. Inside there is Newman. Newman with the long ball over the top. Cut out before it could reach Akram. Not a bad start from us though. Oh, I turned the speed down as well. Just put that back on normal speed. There we go. Now they don't look like they're running through treacle. Alright, Akram was offside. Yes. It's going to get really confusing with Hatfield United and Hatfield Town both in the same match here. But yeah. Bob says looks fine. Awesome. Thank you very much. This stream, like the border you can see around the edge of the screen, don't get too attached to it because I had to make it in 1080 and then increase the size of it. And I've just noticed how massive that red line is around the outside. So I will be changing that for next week's stream. I might use this border for more video content as well in the future. I will see. Basically, I've been watching a lot of like illustrated tutorials and stuff lately, and it's given me some really cool ideas for UI design and UX design and things like that. Some of which might make it into videos and stuff, some might not. We will see. Right, anyway, I'm going to try not to swallow my microphone as well. Sit a little bit further back from it this time. And I look up just in time to see Hammond win the ball back here and find Sadler. Great pass there inside to Harding. And Callum Harding has picked up an injury. He plays for Hatfield United by the looks of things. Also got to remember to refer to us as Hatfield Town this time, or just the Stags. The Stags might do, to be honest. Yeah, Hatfield doesn't suffice here. It's really weird as well that we're the away team, but we are technically playing at our stadium. I have no idea if you would swap dressing rooms for things like this, or whether you would just keep the dressing rooms you've got. Who knows? Who knows? I can't imagine they'll have one each. So there must be a home and an away. Mind you, I can't imagine there'll be that many differences between them. Again, who knows? Newman on the ball now. Plays it into the channel, but there was no one there. I think Asfar should have been there, but considering he played the pass to Newman in the first place, I can kind of understand why he wasn't there. Hollis now with the pass to Argent, up the line to Akram. Akram running with it. Right back holds him up. Ignore for now, although that could be an injury for Akram. We'll keep an eye on him. I mean, we're only 3 minutes in, but I'm already going to start using the cliche, let's try and get him to half time if we possibly can. Because I think that will actually benefit us more, although he has gone down. Physio's treating him. Mind you, their right back picked up an injury as well. Chowdhury's up on his feet again. Does our physio just sit there by the advertising board? Okay, if that's what he wants to do, that's absolutely fine. Well within his rights to do that if he so wishes. So if we got here in the chat tonight then, any Hatfield players or staff watching along this week? That was a good chance, hitting the crossbar there. I didn't actually see who that was. Too busy looking at the chat. Oh dear, I've turned into one of those streamers. Right, Coton losing the ball there. Asfar Chowdhury now getting the ball off Newman. Takes it into the box, goes for the cross. Earlier cross perhaps needed, but never mind. Oh, here we go. So it was Argent with the throw, long throw, Newman with the flick on, and it was Baker who hit the crossbar there. Unlucky. Good chance. Ooh, that was a bit of a bullet header there as well. Didn't actually see who that was either. It might have been Harding. Don't think it was though. Maybe one of... Could have been Baker, I suppose. We might get a replay of that in a minute as well. Murray now on the ball. He goes long over the top. Baker nods it down to Hammond. Hammond plays it out wide towards Asfar, but it was intercepted. Got this nice passing play from them as well. They've still got to get through our entire defence. And there's Hammond with the cutout. Finds Asfar. Ball over the top from him. Baker with the flick on, but no one there. Another commanding header there from Sadler. Finds Lee Newman. Pulls it back to Harding. Then makes the run himself. Harding out wide to Akram. Akram skips into the box now. Crosses it to the back post to his brother. Asfar Chowdhury scoring the opening goal of the game. Brother to brother. What a goal. Brilliantly well taken there. Great link up from the twins as well. I think Akram's shaking off his injury here. He certainly turned on the afterburners on this run. Gets past Harwood. Crosses it to the back post. There's Asfar. Very well taken finish. Not offside. Don't even give me that replay. Pretty sure he's behind the ball anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, 1-0 up. Looking good. Looking good. Feeling better. Let's try and hold on to the clean sheet now as Watkins gets the ball on their left-hand side. Easy catch there for Murray. Not a problem there whatsoever. Long ball forward. Was that a foul on Baker? Yes, it was. I actually think Baker might have been backing in a little bit there, but the referee sees it the other way. And I thought he was going to book their guy as well, but he's just giving him a warning, I think. Asfar here with the free kick. It's a bit straight for my liking. Yeah. You're always sort of just lumping it into the box and hoping with ones like that. It's not particularly exciting to watch. Asfar with the pullback there to Sadler. Into Hammond. Back to Argent. Argent into the midfield again. This is good one-touch play. Newman into the channel. Baker shooting opportunity. No, Akram with the shot though, and it goes over the bar. Pretty harmless that one. Not really troubling anyone. That's ours all day long. Nice header again from Sadler. Gets it back from Akram. Goes long. Harding now with the ball. Round the corner to Asfar. Is he going to cross it? Tries to. Deflects. Out for a Hatfield Town throw. Got to remember to add the town. I'm wondering actually, I'll ask this question now. So I was looking at the squad recently. 27 players we've got now. And I've started making matchday programs for Hatfield now. And I was going to do like a squad roster. Roll call. That was the word I was looking for. Have I missed anyone? Are there any more players or anyone really who I haven't included? I think I've got all the staff members who currently want to be in. And I've got all the players that I've been given. But if there's anyone else, as I keep saying, if there's anyone else, let me know. I'll add you in quick as possible. No problems there. It might give myself a few more headaches with regarding team selections and things. But overall, pretty happy with the squad. It's a nice problem to have. Let's put it that way. And when the injuries come in, and they will come in, it'll be nice to have more than one player in each position who can easily be drafted in to fill any gaps that we might have. I think Akram's had his Weetabix today as well. He absolutely bombed that one over the box there. Put his foot right through it. But yeah, we've got cover in every position now. The one thing I am slightly nervous about is if a goalkeeper gets injured. I don't know if there are any outfielders who can potentially play in goal if needed. Oh, good save. Or whether or not I'll just have to trust the game's instincts there. There's always short-term cover, of course. You can get an emergency loan or just sign someone on a non-contract term for as long as you need them. I don't want either of our goalkeepers. I don't want any of our players to get injured, to be honest. But I don't want, especially the goalkeepers, because we do only have 2 of them. In terms of fullback cover, we've got Newman, Atu, and Coic who can play right back. We've got Reed, Argent, and Nash who can play left back. We've got, I think, 6 centre-backs now. We've got Hollis, Sadler, Evans, Tuttle, Ruiz, and Freddie Newman, who can also play centre-back. Central midfield, we are a little bit lacking still. We have got Moriarty, we got Coic, we got Harding, Hammond, Gajar, and I think that's everyone who can play central midfield. And then left midfield, we got Akram, Studholme, Reed, and Gonzalez. Not Gonzalez Velasquez, sorry. Is that every? I think that's everyone. Oh no, Rahman as well. Yeah, Rahman. We've got. Hang on. Oh, and Hudson Doncaster. Yeah, and Thompson technically can play left midfield as well. Right midfield, we've got Asfar. We've got Studholme. We've got Gonzalez Velasco. We've got Reed. We got Rahman. I think that's everyone for that as well. And then up front, we got Baker, Moriarty, Thompson. And the twins can also technically play up front. So we've got plenty of cover in all the positions. It's just nice to have that, really. It's a nice safety net. I've always talked about this. All my Football Manager series, I've always talked about the importance of having a versatile squad. Having players who can play comfortably in more than one position. It really does make a massive, massive difference, believe me. Keeps the costs down as well, because you can have one player cover 2 positions. You don't have to have 2 players and therefore twice as much in wages. Harding, great first time ball. Across to Argent there. I've been keeping half an eye on this while I've been chatting away, don't worry. We're playing some good stuff. We are playing some good stuff. Forcing the mistakes as well, like that from Krauser. Very, very good to see. Argent with the throw then. Newman making space for himself, and he does collect back to Argent. Infield or across field to Asfar. Harding now. Baker, Asfar. Back to Harding. He goes all the way back to Coic. That's a nice ball if Asfar's onside. It looks like he is. Crosses it in. Baker's header. Oh, Stratton. Well held. That was a really, really well worked move, that. I'm very, very impressed. As we reach a third of the way through the first half here. We're dominating the game as per usual. We're making some good chances, as per usual, but only one goal so far. And that is something that we need to look at. Getting a second goal would be very, very good right now. Let's go with an encourage and see if that does anything. Seems to have got them all purple faces. Apart from Chowdhury, Akram. Not sure what's going on with him. I'll check that in a second. Sadler's ball forward, headed away from Asfar. Let's have a look at Akram. What's wrong with you? Confident. Well, that's good. We will keep an eye on his condition. He is back in the green, though, which is good right now. Harding with the ball out to Argent. I think he was looking for the run of Akram there, but couldn't find him. There's the shout. Oh, everyone's gone red. Good evening, George. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you back. How are you doing this weekend? No worries, no worries. I don't mind if someone's late, as long as they're here. That's all that matters. Alright, which twin's that? I think that was Akram with the ball in. And that is an offside goal. Asfar with the finish. Same combination. Akram to Asfar. Back of the net. But unfortunately this time he was indeed offside. Yeah, he's a mile and a half offside there. Unfortunate, but rules are rules. Stratton with the free kick then. Harding with the header forward. Baker with the great first touch there to Newman. Little overhit there to find Asfar, but does still find him. Pulls it back. Baker with the shot on his weaker foot. It did go wide, unfortunately. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's been a good week. Been a good day today, actually. Stevenage won earlier, 2-1 against Barrow. Tightly fought contest, I think it's fair to say, but we did come out on top. F1 as well is back, which is really exciting. For me, at least. If you're not an F1 fan, then you're probably looking at me with a blank face right now, but I've missed F1. I have missed F1. I've already watched all of the latest season of Drive to Survive. Great show. I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens in the race tomorrow now. Argent with the first time volley forward. Baker testing his pace here. Not got the legs there. Daniels beats him to it. Although Stratton's gifted it straight back to us. Newman skipping past there. And he's brought down. That is a free kick by McGlone. I'm regretting that shout, to be honest. I think I've wrecked things a little bit with that shout. Because they're all unhappy now. Frustrated by the feedback. All I did was encourage. I don't get why that would frustrate people. I imagine in real life, if you're playing football and someone said, "Come on, mate, you can do it," would that frustrate? Oh, I mean, that sounded patronising, but imagine it said in a non-patronising way. Would you be frustrated? I wouldn't. That's excellent news, George. Glad to hear it. We are starting to return to normal, but that does not mean that this is over. That's something very important to remember. We are still very much in the thick of it. It's going to be a long, long time still before true normality is restored. That is a good goal. That's now unfortunately made the highlights because Darcy Hollis with the second goal of the game. His first goal for Hatfield Town as well, it says. Again, I'm sure that's not true, but you never know. Kowick with the whipped in corner. Look at the whip he's put on that. And Hollis with the volley. Left-footed volley. That is... I say this every week, but that is one of my favourite types of goal to see. Just a volley on a corner. Absolutely gorgeous to see. And that puts us very much in the driving seat in this match. And Asfar getting very much stuck in there as well. But yeah, we're returning to normality. I had my vaccine last week. Suffered from some side effects for a little bit, but I'm very much okay now. I'm glad I had it done for sure. We're almost there, guys. We've just got to keep behaving ourselves. Is that offside against Baker? Yes. To be fair to him, he doesn't get caught offside that often. It tends to be ones like that. where he's perhaps not expecting the ball to get hoofed forward. Chowdhury now on the ball, finds Harding. Ah, yeah, my team instructions I think are still to hit the ball for. I need to change that in the tactics screen. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to do that after this match. After the stream has ended. Because after this game, I think I can just get on with some league matches for a bit. Before the next stream and the next recorded episode. I really wanted to include this as a stream though. Proper local rivalries. Cheers, Bob. I think one of my problems, I said this last week, was I got the psychological thing of seeing how others reacted to the vaccine first, and then when I got it, I went through very similar symptoms, which could well be because of the vaccine, or it could be because I was expecting it to happen, therefore it happened. Don't know. Not entirely sure, but I went through a very similar list of side effects to the rest of my family in pretty much the same order as well. And then within 24 hours, I was fine. So it's not a scary thing. It's not a scary thing at all. Those who are nervous, totally acceptable, totally understandable. But once you've got it done, you will be glad you got it done. Right, I'm going to stop talking about vaccines and stuff now in case we score another goal. Yeah, that's definitely making the highlights. Oh boy. Hammond here on the ball though. We're doing really well to hold on to this ball for as long as we have done. I'd love to see Harding take some shots from that kind of distance though. I might have a little chat with the coaching team about teaching him the trait to shoot from distance. Mind you, that's dependent on whether he does that in real life, of course. That's one of the reasons why I kept the players as blank canvases with traits. I was going to have a chat with John about what kind of traits do these players have. Do they like to shoot from distance? Do they like going one-on-one with goalkeepers? Things like that. And try and train the players for those instances. Try and keep it as true to form as possible. Harding's picked up an injury here. That's not good. We're only 24 minutes in. We've already had Akram go down with a injured foot, and now we've got Harding going down, and he is carrying a knock. I'll keep an eye on him for the next couple of minutes, and we'll see how he does. He's not back on the pitch yet. He is now. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on him, see if he gets better or not. I'm starting to think maybe not. We'll see. I don't want to knee-jerk and bring him off if it turns out it's nothing. But at the same time, with all the extra injuries and stuff that I've put in the game, it could be something that's just being aggravated by continuing to play. I'll keep an eye on that. I didn't see a message come up in the bottom left from the assistant. There's nothing here that says about injuries either. He has just jumped up with the heart though. We'll see. Coeck's corner, headed clear. Hollis chasing it down, just about gets there ahead of Watkins. Argent with the ball forward now. Baker with the flick towards Akram. Good first touch, and then he runs it out of play for some reason. Goal kick to Hatfield United. 27 minutes now on the clock. Still 2-0, still looking strong. I don't recall them having a shot. I might be wrong. I don't remember it happening. We'll see. I think that's like a decisions thing and a first touch thing when they keep running the ball out of play. So the fact that we're doing it and they're doing it, it's pretty even. Not too bothered by that. Akram now with the ball. Finds Asfar. Back to Coeck. I would like us to be a bit more positive. I've got a set to attacking. I don't really want to go ultra attacking. Coeck with the ball. That's a poor ball, but Hammond has bailed him out there. Sadler now with the ball round to Argent. Plays it forward to Akram. That's a cross me now ball. Oh, he needs to swing that in first time. Like, wrap his laces around it. Just go for it. Stratton with another goal kick. I thought he was kicking that straight at the camera then. I was getting ready to duck. Argent now with the ball. Finds Baker. Another good flick. Newman needs to be a little bit higher up there for those flick-ons. Those of you on YouTube, what's the stream looking like? Is it quite pixely or is it quite clean? Just asking because it's saying about the bitrate being quite low. So I might up it a little bit for next week. I mean, it's still 6 megabits per second, which is good. But yeah, let me know. I'm still making little tweaks here and there, just trying to get it right. And also, those of you watching in YouTube, if you haven't yet hit the like button, be sure to do so. It helps out the channel a lot. Viewership has been pretty good for the series so far. I would like to try and get some more people involved as and when possible, though. I'm going to start working on promoting the videos a lot more. The Reddit post I did a couple of weeks ago did really, really well. Was hoping some more people from Reddit would come over and watch the streams. Not quite happened yet, but I think it will in time. Okay, quite clean on your end. That's good then. Good to see. Yeah, normally if it's fine on one person's PC or device, then it tends to be okay on pretty much everyone's. Obviously, tablets and mobile are a little bit different, but that's what the big resolution's for. Awesome stuff. So yeah, half time. I think I'm going to have another look at Harding. If I don't bring him off before that, of course. Is there a need to keep him out? Who have we got on the bench in midfield? We've got Christie. So I could bring Christie on and move Hammond to the right-hand side of the midfield pair. Oh, excuse me. Sneezing now as well. Apparently I'm allergic to substitutions. Oh. Oh dear. Right. Hollis, nice header. Finds Newman out to Argent. I'm going to get a praise one ready. Maybe that'll keep them happy. Argent, that's a really tidy pass to Newman. Pulls it back, across the box. Baker just caught on his heels a little bit there. That's a good idea from Newman. It's good to see him in those positions as well. Interchangeability. So you talk about tactical flexibility, having players who can play in more than one position. And you can see that during passages of play like that as well. So Newman isn't actually a left winger, but he can get into that pocket of space. Let's just see what happens here with Baker. Corner. He can get into that pocket of space in the left channel there and make stuff happen still. That's really good to see. Koic with the whipped corner again. I think that was Asfar who went up for the header there. Didn't get it. Argent now with the ball to Sadler. And then across to Koic. Forward to Asfar. It's still good stuff. I think one of my issues is when I play FIFA, every time I get the ball, I bomb forward and try and start an attack. Very rarely do I do patient, keep ball, possession, you know, don't do anything stupid kind of football. And I think that the players are doing the keep the ball, don't do anything stupid kind of play. Whereas I'm wanting them to do the every time you get the ball, bomb forward and try and score kind of play. So it gets a little frustrating for me over a 90-minute game. Even though we do have lots and lots of chances, I'm still expecting every time we get the ball, we go forward and have a shot and see what happens. Yeah, George, you mentioned something about bus reforms last week. I remember you saying about that. Franchising as well. It's interesting. We'll see where that goes. I think it's weird that just as the railways are starting to be reined in a little bit more, buses are suddenly franchising. Seems like the opposite of what should be happening. But yeah, buses are a little easier because if a road gets blocked, a bus can just take the next road over. It's not like a railway where if a train stops, all the ones behind it have to stop as well. Was that Christie coming on for... I wish this message here would stay up for longer. I don't have time to read the chat and then turn around and read that. It always disappears before I get a chance to react. It was something about bringing Christie on for Harding, though. I saw that much. I think I will do that. Baker and Newman are both looking quite tired, though. And Harding's actually looking not too bad. Akram Chowdhury, not too bad either. Asfar is in much better condition now, though. But then he didn't get a whack on the foot earlier on. Baker with the ball here. That's a really nice pass to find Akram. There's 4 in the box. Pulls it back, finds Baker, shot blocked, and then cleared. That was the right pass from Akram. I just think the 3 moving forward here, so Newman, Harding and Chowdhury. Who is it? I think it's Newman. Yeah, Newman continued his run and he needed to check because the defender who went over to mark Newman is actually the one who blocked the shot there. That comes with time. That comes with time. And I'm being really nitpicky pointing that out. Really, really nitpicky. Alright, Koic with the throw to Asfar. Harding's in space. And he finds him. Harding sprays it across to Argent. Again, touch shoot. I just want to see touch shoot in those situations. I'm going to have a look at tactics after this game. And try and get the players to shoot from distance a little bit more. That is something you have to turn down again once you go up the leagues. Because you don't want them always shooting from 30 yards. I think right now, it doesn't hurt to have some barnstormers. We all saw Gajar's winner last week. The euphoria of Gajar's winner last week. It was a very, very nice feeling indeed. The idea seems to be encouraging councils to build new bus lanes, reducing fares, higher frequency services and greater control for local authorities. Yeah, that all sounds good. That does all sound good. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of bus lanes per se. I like what they did in Oxford, which is to basically pedestrianise the city centre and have buses only. That worked pretty well. It encourages people to park outside the city and then bus into the city centre itself. Or just don't drive to Oxford. If you live in somewhere like Bicester, just use public transport. Much easier. Argent with the ball over the top there. Baker again running the channel nicely. We need someone in the middle though. And I think he tried to do just a little too much himself. Akram taking over. His cross now blocked and then cleared by Daniels. There's a little bit of complacency, I think, creeping in. Just a little bit here and there. Right, Newman, crossfield ball. Very nicely done as well to find Asfar. Toe pokes it in towards Baker, who does get control. Yeah, go for it, George. I'll have a look. I can't promise I can read it immediately, but I'll have a look when I can. Since you've mentioned it, I might as well plug it. I have a Discord. There is text channels for all my current series, as well as voice channels for anyone who wishes to stream themselves playing the games. There is a chat for Football Manager. I think it's just called Football Manager right now, but I might rename it Hatfield Town. If you're a Football Manager player or a Hatfield Town fan and you have Discord and you want to join the conversation, link should be in the description. If it isn't, for whatever reason, let me know, and I'll get the link for you guys. Also got my Reddit community. Again, link should be in the description. Well, I'm going to start posting on Reddit a lot more. On my Reddit a lot more. I stopped posting on there because there's only a handful of us on there. And, you know, most of what I was showing off on there was, you know, you can see it in my videos anyway. But I might, well, no, I will start using my Reddit and my Instagram more often. I'm finding ways to automate things and make it easier to use and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of stuff that I post every week. So much to do, so little time to do it all in. Hammond there with the foul. You don't actually see Hammond commit that many fouls. Tends to be a pretty good tackler. Harwood with the ball forward. Sadler there. I thought he was holding back Marriott, but maybe not. Maybe he was just gesturing. Joe, I'm looking again at the squad. Argent, Harding, Newman and Baker all looking tired. And I'm starting to wish... That's a good header. Baker's not chasing it. Maybe he was offside. I'm starting to wish that I'd rotated the squad a little bit more. Maybe did bring Reed into left back. Problem with Reed at left back is it's not his natural position, and I played Nash there on stream last week, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. Plus, like I've said always, everyone's going to get a turn. The midweek episode completely rotated the squad for the second game. It almost backfired, but we recovered well. And I think that I rotated too much in that one. But everyone's going to get a chance to play. Rotate the goalkeepers throughout the season. Rotate the fullbacks, the centre-backs, midfielders, up front, everybody. I can't say everyone's going to get a fair number of games, so it's not going to be evenly split. But everyone is going to get a game on stream and in videos. Because I would be annoyed too if I, handed over all the information to be put into the game and then I barely saw myself. Coic with the throw there to Newman. Back to Coic. Infield to Harding. Asfar now with the ball. That's a nice bit of dribbling, and that's a nice pass as well. Newman with the push. Is he going to get booked for that? No, just a warning by the looks of things. That would be harsh. Unless it's for repetitive fouling, it would be really harsh to book someone for that. Right, Akram on the ball now. I think that was a shot. Yeah, that was a shot. And that's going to go out for a goal kick, but only just. It's not as embarrassing as if it went out for a throw-in. So he's got that at least. He's got some pride. You know what? I said about I want players to shoot more often, and he did. So I'm in no way complaining. That was a push by Hammond, and now Hammond has in fact been booked. Oh dear. Did not need to see that. So 2 yellow cards now. 1 for Hammond, 1 for Akram. Hopefully no red card this week. Although I did make it more interesting last week. Oh yeah, Baker can also play left back, can't he? I was just looking at that. Yeah, so we have got lots of cover. I think, is it Hollis can also play attacking midfield if absolutely necessary. So I think, yeah, squad versatility, we're going to be alright. There's no danger there. Akram to Argent. Is he going to whip it in? He is going to whip it in. Ooh, a little bit of pinball, but it was then cleared by Coton. And that's a foul from Hollis on Watkins. Needless foul there. We had plenty of players back covering. Didn't need to make that challenge. That was a bit of a dumb one. Hollis's header there to Newman. Hollis now with the ball forward. Headed away from Baker. Are we still doing the long balls? Yeah. Let's turn that right down. In fact, we'll turn that down 1. Extremely wide. That's fine. I might lower the tempo slightly. Just for those who are feeling their knocks. That's a good pass. There's a good shot. That's a good save from Murray. Didn't hold it, but that's fine because he palmed it into an area where there was no danger. Good ball from Krauser. Or Kraus, I think you're supposed to say. And then Coic with the clearance. Down the line. Out for a throw. 3 minutes of injury time then. We're already through the first one. We're going into the second one now. I was waiting for that to tick over to 47. Then it jumped. Why did it do that? But yeah. Harding with the interception. He's going to be the priority for substitutions if we make them at half time. He's only just come back from an injury as well. That's the worrying thing. Cornick with the ball out wide to Delhi Winton. Interesting name. He's one letter off the late host Dale Winton. Newman with the ball long there to Baker. Rolls his man well. Daniels then brings him down. That's got to be a yellow. Yeah. Crikey, ref. How cynical does he want to be? Look at that. He's away. He's gone. He's got Akram on the overlap and Daniels just hacks him down. It's one of those ones where if your player's doing it, you applaud it. If your player's having it done to them, you are beckoning for the red card. Disgusting behaviour, referee. How can he be allowed to do that? Stratton with the long ball forward then. And again, it's headed by, I think that was Asfar that time. And that is half-time. Now, Spencer Watkins apparently is a danger. He wasn't involved in their chance, though, was he? Was he one? He might have been the one who took the shot, actually. So, in terms of player statistics, that's Hatfield United. Oh, wow, they've made 2 subs already. Oh, Cornick. Oh, they're half-time subs. Yeah, so Cornick's gone off injured. And Harding's also gone off. Rook and Whitbread coming on. As for us, potential groin injury for Harding. Yeah, that is a candidate for a substitution. For sure. In terms of player positions then, we're kind of keeping them pegged back. I think that's Watkins there, their number 10. We're not quite on the halfway line either, but that's fine. You can't always be on the halfway line. 2 goals up as well, so can't complain about that. Pump fists? Yeah. I know you're capable of better. Argent and Akram are literally the only 2 players who responded to that. Everyone else is just like, sure, whatevs. Right, so Christie on for Harding. Christie's then going to swap with Hammond. Everyone else... So your risk of injury is quite high. You have played 3 times in the last 14 days as well. I'm going to have to get a sports scientist at some point for fatigue levels. I think I'm going to leave that one for now. Keep 2 subs going into the second half. Then we'll see what we can do. So Christie, great start with that ball out wide to Asfar. He gets forward. Ball over the top towards his brother, but headed away. Christie, good challenge there as well. Finds Argent. Not just a tackle, but a good pass too. Argent now getting forward. He's crossed it in. Baker with the volley over the bar. I'm actually going to have a look at Argent's instructions. Oh, there we go. Shoot more often. Let's turn that on. Who else have we got? Newman. Are you on shoot more often? You are actually on shoot more often. That's interesting. What about you here? You're on shoot more often too. Okay. Let's confirm these changes then. Before I miss another goal by mistake. Coton with the long ball forward then. Sadler with the header. Finds Newman this time. Out wide to Akram. Argent getting forward on the overlap. Akram goes infield instead. Knocked away from Asfar, but Hollis, good play there to get in front of Watkins and win that back. Kowick now with the pass. Not a great one though. Long ball forward into the path of Marriott. Out wide to Daniels. Akram chasing. Can I tell Akram to calm down a little bit? Take fewer risks. Ease off tackles. Please do ease off tackles. For goodness sake, ease off tackles. Akram with the ball forward. Knocked away from Baker there and then out for a throw-in. I'm going to tell Hammond to calm down a bit with the old tackles as well. Ease off. Fewer risks. We don't need to do anything. I mean, I know that risk thing is for passing, but you still don't need to do anything too drastic. Christie with the long ball. That's wasteful. What have you got? You're set for shorter. Don't know why he's playing the long balls. He doesn't need to. Totally needless. Alright, shouts. Let's go with demand more. Because we always demand more from our players. It's only really Chowdhury. Yeah, it's Akram and Argent who need a bit of a G-up. They're not looking terrible. It's just not maximum. Argent currently is confident. And Asfar... Oh no, you are... Wrong thing. Akram is confident as well. So there's no one looking nervous or anything. Oh, that's a ball and a half. Baker running in behind. Goes for the shot. It is blocked. And then cleared away by Coton. No one's looking particularly complacent or nervous or anything like that. So I'm not too worried about anything like that. It's just about keeping everyone Oh, wow, that didn't work well either. I don't know what I'm going to do with these shouts then. Maybe I'll just have the assistant focus on the shouts, because everything I do fails. Like, it just doesn't work. Hammond with the pullback there to Koic. Koic crosses it back post. Akram went for the header but didn't win it. Marriott now with the ball forward to Watkins. Great challenge from Hollis. Very well played from him. Looking stable at the back yet again. What do the stats say? They have had a shot and it was on target. We've had 14 and 5. So shot accuracy is still something to be a little concerned about. But overall, good stuff. Hammond winning it back. Koic with the ball forward. This has got to be 3-0 surely. Baker running in behind. Wow, what a challenge that was from Coton. What a challenge that was. First time ball from Koic. Broke the offside trap perfectly there. Great block from Coton. That's a real shame for Baker though. He could do with a goal today. He's not on a drought or anything. Just, you know, local rivalries again. Where are we at? 50 minutes. I think I'm going to wait till around the 60 minute before looking to make the second sub. We'll see what happens between now and then though. Alright, Kirk with the throw. Finds Newman. That's a free kick. Not quite sure what for, but I'll take it regardless. Chowdhury to take. Headed away. Good ball in. A little too much on it. Went back post instead of near. Asfar chasing down Marriott here. Yeah, forces the mistake. Inside to Koic. Now Hammond. Back out wide again to Argent. Beautiful play. Ball into the channel. Not Argent. Akram chasing it. Forces the throw. I like those passes when they work. When they don't work, which that nearly... I mean, it didn't really work, but when it goes out for a goal kick, ones like that, I always think, what is the point? That one didn't. It was cut out, though. Sadler, first time ball to Argent, first time pass to Newman, first time to Christie, first time back to Argent. And he just couldn't get there. That was unlucky. That was really good movement there. From all of them involved in that, actually. Much better. Stratton with yet another goal kick. He must be their player. He must be their player. He must be their player who's touched the ball the most. I swear every time there's a new highlight, it's him with a goal kick or a free kick of some sort. Newman's got no right foot there by the looks of things. Imagine if he just bent that into the top corner with his right foot there. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Newman tackled there by Coton again, who just seems to be everywhere right now. Rook to Marsden. Marsden forward to Marriott, who finds Kraus to Watkins. Back to Rook. Yeah, those are the ones. Look at that. It's not a bad pass if there's someone there. But because there's no one there, you just have to stop and watch it trickle out for a goal kick with that look of humiliation on your face, knowing that you screwed up. Alright, Daniels brings it down. Absolutely whacks it into the stands. I'd be curious to see what colour the seats are at this stadium when they have seats installed. Because I think I've listed the stadium as council owned. Now I think Hatfield are the highest level team that use Birchwood. But because it's council owned, what colour do they actually make the seats? Very interesting question. We'll find out hopefully in a season or two's time when they start developing the stadium. Newman, shooting opportunity, does go for goal. Wrapped his foot round it a little too much there. Wide of target. Stratton with another goal kick. How are we doing for condition? Murray is fine. So's Coic. So's Christie. Everyone else is a little ropey, but that's to be expected. Akram here with the chance. Is he going to shoot? Pulls it back. Baker with the shot. There we go. That's 3-0. That's game over. Took him 2 goes there, Akram, but he did get the pullback. I like that dynamic run of his. And it was Baker, actually, who passed it to him. Look at that. Great first touch. Gets past McGlone there. Pulls it across goal. Baker had to wait for it. And then ended up hitting it with his wrong foot, but it goes in regardless. Game, set and match, hopefully. Would be nice to keep the clean sheet still, though. A League and Cup double. That does sound good. Always good to win something in your first season as well. That should be on for us. Should be on for us. No reason why the league isn't on for us right now. We're miles ahead at the top. The cup is always the one where towards the end of it, someone suddenly comes out of nowhere and blindsides you. But we're doing okay. Good challenge there from Chowdhury, but Newman not in the position to pick it up. That's Coix all day long. He's actually surprisingly quick. Did the right thing there as well. Don't need to try and turn there. Just put it out for a throw. And regroup. Worry about the next attack after. Throws it short there to Coton. Crosses it into the middle. Argent with the header. I think Coton... No, sorry, Wilton was offside. Hollis now with the free kick. Right in the corner flag. Finds Hammond. First time pass back to Coic. He's got all the time and space here to pick out a ball forward. Hollis with the header. Newman into Baker. Nicely played. Spins Daniels, who can't bring him down this time. To Akram. Went for the return. Good idea. Wasn't quite pulled off, but good idea. Harwood to Marsden. Akram chasing. Don't do anything silly here. Just hold him up if you can. That's a good challenge. That's not silly at all. That was well taken. Right, second sub. We're coming up to 60 now. It's going to be Newman coming off and Hudson Doncaster coming on. He reached the red zone there. You've always got to act when someone reaches the red zone. There we go. Hudson Doncaster on. Newman off. Newman's played well. Did really well. Needs the break though. And here is Hudson Doncaster on the ball now. Finds Baker. Breaks for Akram. On his weaker foot. Does go for the goal. Oh, off the post. Rebound. Get in. 4th goal. 4-0. His first of the season. Both twins have now scored in this game. Don't you just love to see it? I'm trying to remember the last time I saw a pair of brothers score in the same match. Look at the resilience as well. So he has the chance there. Then he has the chance there. And then he gets the 3rd chance there. And he just side foots it into the back of the net. No danger. Very, very well taken. Get over. No chance of it being offside. And even if it was, if he was in an offside position, I'm pretty sure the defender played it to him and therefore it wouldn't count anyway. Hollis with the takedown. Finds Sadler. Into Hammond. Across to Akram. So who's our man of the match so far? It is actually Akram. 2 goals, 2 assists and a goal. He's having a great game. Argent, what a ball that is. Across to Asfar. He then pulls it back to Akram, who goes for his 2nd. Just got a little too much air under it there. Now we've got to defend at this end. Watkins running in. Sadler with the foul. Yellow card for Sadler. Now he got sent off in the stream last week. He's got to be careful now. If I was to make a sub now, who would I bring on? I think I might bring on Reed for Argent. Just to give Reed some more game time. It's unfortunate for Reed because he was breaking through and then he suffered an injury which took him out for a couple of matches. So now he's trying to break through again, basically. He's also he plays in positions that are very competitive right now. The left back role, the left midfield role. We've got some very good players who fill both of those roles. He will get his chance though, fear not. He is one of the players who I've been asked about in the past. He will get his chances. Is that going to be a corner? Yes, it is. Not quite sure what the defender was doing there, but hey, I'll take it. Coic then with the corner. That's well taken. Back to Hammond. Back to Coic. Yeah, now I'm thinking if that was Harding, he might have had a shot. Still playing though. Christie now with the ball. Is he left-footed? Or is it Moriarty who's left-footed? I think it's Christie. One of them's left-footed, I'm sure of it. Just put your foot through it. Have a go at goal. You might as well. We're 4-0 up. 4-0 up with 23 minutes to go. Wilton now with the ball. Asfar closing down. Asfar with the foul. A little too aggressive there. Not bad, but just a little too aggressive. Kraus now then with the free kick into the middle. Murray with the easy catch. No worries there. That's a great ball forward. Hudson Doncaster. Is he in? Oh, just a heavy touch there to let Rook come over and clear it. Keep playing it like that though. We might have some more chances. I think we caught them off guard there. Oh, it is Christie who's left-footed. There we go. He's on the corner now. Whips it in. Finally put the good goalkeeper in. You've both done very well this season so far. Don't have many shots to face, but when you have had some catches to make, you've held on to it. So, don't know who's more surprised with that, though. We're definitely on a keeper rotation policy, though. And here he comes. Oh, he went with his feet that time. Okay. Is that a free kick to us? Yes, it is. Offside, okay. There we go then. Murray with the free kick. That's not for me to say right now. I can only work with what I've been given. I might look in a minute, actually. After I finish the stream, I'll have a look to see which one of you's conceded more goals. Oh, that's a clearance and a half. There was one like that in the Stevenage game earlier where the ball came in and it's like a side foot clearance up in the air. And it's so satisfying to see when it works. And in that case, it did work. Worked very well. But I've also seen them go horribly, horribly wrong. And when it happens to the opposition, it's absolutely hilarious. When it happens to you, it's at least mildly infuriating. Everyone who's new in the chat, welcome, welcome. Feel free to hit the like button if you're enjoying the stream. I'll ask him myself. Let's try and get the like count up. I think the highest it was 10 for the first stream. So let's see if we can get it to 10 again. Either this week or next. There's a good target. As I always used to say, you can watch a video as many times as you like to drive up the view count, but you can only like it once. Or dislike it once. Hudson Doncaster now with the ball. He's got so much space ahead of him. Keeps driving forward. Look at that. What a touch. Oh, unlucky. Now, if that had gone in, that would have been like Hatem Ben Arfa against Bolton. Stratton then with the ball forward. Argent brings it down to Sadler. Gets it back. How long have we got left? 20 minutes? 22 minutes? 21.5 minutes. You want to be pedantic about it. That's a hell of a pass as well. Oh, what a finish that is. Carter Hudson Doncaster. Akram Chowdhury with the hat-trick of assists. What a finish from Carter there. Let's have a look at that again for sure. He's just whipped his foot round it there. I'm thinking there, surely cross it. You're not going to be able to shoot from there. The tightest of angles, outside of the foot curler. Beautiful stuff. 5-0. My brother editing the highlights. He's going to have his work cut out for him this week. Deary me. Koic now with the long ball forward. Asfar with the header down to Hammond. He's raked one over towards Akram, but cut out. Ha, sure do. Nah, you'll be fine. You got all the settings and everything now. There we go. Corner kick. Come on, let's get 6. Local pride at stake here. Asfar with the pull back to Sadler. Back to Asfar. Crosses it in low. That was a good cross, actually. Needed a shot at the end of it. Koic now to Sadler. Quite a few touches here. Sadler seems to be playing left wing at the moment. Christie with the ball over. That's nice. Chowdhury, is he going to get there? Oh, he took a touch again. That byline comes a lot quicker than you think sometimes. Stratton with probably his 50th goal kick of the game. And Argent with probably his 50th interception of the game. Nice pass as well. Hammond brings that down well. Sadler with the ball forward. Headed away. Hammond again. Out to Asfar. Is he going to cross it? Is he going to cross it? He is. Into the middle. Baker's header, but he was offside. Did not see that coming, actually. Did not see that coming. Okay. 19 minutes to go. I feel like I want to make another sub. The question is, who? I think I want to bring Reed on. And I think it's going to be Argent who goes on. No, I'm going to bring Akram off, actually. He's on a yellow card. He's played really, really well. No pressure. Oh, he doesn't care anyway. Let's bring him on. See what happens. Asfar into Carter. Back to Hammond. Finds Koic. He crosses it in. That's a nice one there. Baker nearly getting in front of Stratton. Not bad. Stratton's kick straight to Akram. Hollis there. He's going to get a yellow. Yep. How many have we had booked now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just the 4? Feels like more than that for some reason. There you go. Read on for Akram. So now Asfar is just going to be known as Chowdhury for the rest of the game. Murray with the kick forward. Oh, that's a terrible kick. What awful accuracy. You wouldn't see Kieran kick it like that. Not at all. Let's see if he does better with this one, shall we? Yay! I mean, he kind of picked out Reed. Reed didn't win the header, but that's not the keeper's fault. Can't blame that. That was a bit of a scythe there, referee. From Marsden on Argent. The violence in this football. Jesus. Barrow, earlier. Stevens were playing Barrow. We've had a bit of a history with Barrow in the past with violence on football pitches. Some of the challenges they were putting in. We had 3 head injuries in the first half. They definitely knew they were in a game of football come full time. And yet every time one of our players touched one of theirs, it was like throw yourself to the floor, scream at the referee, and then get up and run towards him when you don't get the free kick. The hypocrisy. Every team's a hypocrite in football. to be fair. But some teams are a lot worse than others. I'm glad that was offside there, because what a thing to have in the highlights if that went in. Carter again, though, making himself a bit of a nuisance for the Hatfield United defence. I think he's my first choice attacking midfielder now. The stats adjustments have just somehow worked out in his favour. He seems to be a better player now than he was before I nerfed him. I'm not even sure how that's possible, but hey-ho, it's happened. Argent then with the pull back towards Reed. Was cut out, but back to Argent. Christie now with the ball forward. Reed running in behind. Brings it down really well. Goes for goal. Stratton with a good save there to keep that out. What a goal that would have been. And he's won it back here too. Finds Christie. First time pass to Argent. Well played from him. Argent inside. Not quite enough on that there to pick out Reed. Hammond working his way through. Goes for goal. The defender got the last touch on that. It will be a corner. That was well worked as well. Coic plays it short to Reed. The cross blocked. Another corner. Which Coic will take. Headed away. Hammond now, he's got time and space. Goes round the corner there, but Asfar wasn't actually in his position at that point. Christie now. Christie's played well since he came on. Only a 6.8 it says, but I think he's done a lot better than that. Reed with the header. Oh, the keeper spilt it. Gets it on the second go, but bloody hell, that was nearly one as well. If I praise the team now, are they all going to revolt? Is it going to be mutiny in the Birchwood? Find out, won't we? Coic's header there. Out of play for a Hatfield United throw. So I think Akram is still man of the match. Baker's on an 8.1 right now. But I think Akram was on like an 8.9 when he came off. He's had an incredible game today. He's had some bad games recently. But today he's just pulled it out of the top drawer. His brothers had a good game too. Oh, they liked that. Look, they're all really happy. Delighted after the feedback. There you go. Sometimes it's just a lot of back patting needed. Asfar there putting in a good challenge. Asfar, yeah, 7.7. 7.5 for Argent. Good from him. Coic with a 7.3. 7.4 for Hudson Doncaster, and he's only been on the pitch for like 20 minutes at this point, hasn't he? Murray with a 7 in goal as well, which is very rare to get a goalkeeper, especially a goalkeeper who's not had much to do, have a high rating. Maybe that's something they fixed for this year. If they have, awesome, but you've still got to play well to get the high rating. Hollis with a 7.2. Sadler with a 6.9. I think the yellow card hasn't helped, and again, not really having much to do. And then getting booked when he did have something to do. Yellow card there for Rook. I think it's just in general there's been a lot of yellow cards in this game. Check the stats after. Asfar then with the free kick. This is a good one to just whip it into the middle. Which is exactly what he's done. Baker went for the header but didn't win it. He is going to get the loose ball here now though. And runs it out of play. Oh, just leave it. If it's going to go out like that, you might as well just leave it. Then you win the throw. Wadkins then to Kraus. Hammond chasing. Hammond needs to be careful there. We don't want a second yellow for any of our players, really. Let's be honest. Wilton now keeps it in play. Goes to cross. Coic blocks, then comes back off Wilton and runs loose. Coic with the ball over the top. Baker is chasing. McGlone is going to get there, but Baker might be able to snatch it off him. Passes it back to Stratton. Stratton goes short to Harwood. Harwood then with the up and under. Sadler with the header to Hammond. Hammond from the centre circle picking out the run of, I want to say, Baker. It looked like it might be more towards Reed, but he wasn't going to get there. Argent, first time didn't work, but he's got another chance here. That's another foul. That's Rook again, referee. Not sure how many more fouls he's allowed to concede before he gets that second yellow. Asfar now on the free kick towards the back post. No one got a head on that. It goes out of play for a Hatfield United goal kick. 8 minutes to go then. I'm just going to tell Hollis and Sadler to ease off tackles because I don't really want to lose either of my centre-backs here. Argent now then on the ball. He's on one this second half. He loves running forward. Rook getting his challenge right that time. Argent now with the throw. Infield towards Reed. Marsden beat him to it. Just because there's not long left in the game. I'm going to go with a bit of a higher tempo again. What have we got? Distribute over opposition defence. Might as well. Offside trap. Force them outside. Stay on feet. For goodness sake, stay on your feet. And I can't give him another praise yet. So you can only use, providing you hit it exactly on the minute each time, you can only use shouts 9 times during a game because it lasts for 10 minutes each time. You don't get much flexibility with them. Well kept in there by Reed. Finds Argent. His cross is blocked. I think Reed just came back onside. No. No, he didn't. He almost did, but not quite. Stratton then with another set piece. Goes long. Might be a good time to bring on someone who wants to prove themselves. Rest someone if there are any subs left. I made all 3 subs. That's not bad thinking though. I'll bear that in mind for future. Oh, Hammond. Thought he'd scored then. That's exactly the right mentality though. Go out there and impress me kind of mentality. I think for a player to get a match rating, they have to have been on the pitch for 15 minutes. So I suppose the latest cut-off you can do really is like 77 minutes really if you want them to get a match rating. And I think they have to have a match rating to develop. That might have changed. I'm not entirely sure. Asfar there with a good chance. Perhaps should have got that on target. We get a replay of that now. Hudson Doncaster with the ball out wide. Look at the run. Strong run. Could have pulled it back to Baker, but every right to go for goal for it. Every right to go for goal himself. English. It's hard. Headed away there. Hammond chasing it. Hammond's been everywhere today. Really impressive from him too. Sadler to Argent. Where's Reed? Oh, he was coming over. Foul by Kraus on Argent. I think he's got away with one there. The referee is very lenient at times and very harsh in others. But he's kept the game flowing quite well, to be fair. Oh, defenders missed it. Baker. Is he going to pull it back? He is, but not enough on it. I think he should have passed that to Reed and then Reed pull it across to Hudson Doncaster. Hindsight is a powerful thing. That's a nice flick. Oh, unlucky. Watkins infield to Kraus, to Coton. Is Watkins offside there? Yeah. I had a feeling he was. I was about to say something then. I'm sure he was offside. In miles offside. Hollis then with the free kick. Plays it short to Asfar Chowdhury. Plays it off Coton for a throw-in. The seats in the dugouts are yellow. Don't know what that means. Does that mean the seats in the stadium would be yellow too? Don't know if they're the same or not, or whether dugout seats are always yellow. I don't know. I think I'm reading way too much into this. Asfar had a crossing opportunity there. There's no rush, I suppose. There's no rush to cross the ball. You're 5-0 up. There's no rush. Reed with the corner. Plays it back post. Oh, that was a good ball. That was a really good ball to Baker. I wanted that to go in for Reed more than anything. So he gets his first assist. Baker and Argent both looking knackered out there. I might have a chat with John and see if there are any other strikers, perhaps. Because the Chowdhury twins can play up front. And we've also got Moriarty and Thompson. But as I found out in the last episode, rotating the striker actually affected our style of play more than I wanted it to. And that's something that perhaps needs looking at and addressing before that becomes an issue. Playing one of the twins up there, though, might make a difference. See about that. Or we could go 2 up top and have them both play, if anything happened to Baker. That might not be a bad idea, having twins up front. Because then, how do the defenders know who they're marking? Chowdhury there with a crossing opportunity, blocked by Wilton. Out for a throw-in. 2 minutes of injury time. Should fly through this quite quickly. It's been a really solid performance from the team. A really solid performance. We do concede the odd goal now and again, but more often than not, it's a small blip on the radar rather than anything. Last week's match was a bit of a heart-stopping moment, but we came through it pretty well, I would say. Sadler with a good block there. Hammond back to Coic. Bit of an overhit pass there if he was aiming for Hudson Doncaster. He may not have been, of course. Some of the passing is still a little on the sloppy side. But that's me being really, nitpicking again. It's been a really good game. Really good performance. Really happy with the way the squad's developing. Once we start tapping into training and things a lot more and developing players a lot more, the possibilities are going to become even more exciting for us. I love the fact we're keeping them pinned back as well. Like, even now, they're starting to find room, but mainly because our players are knackered. But even then, there's every time they open a door, it gets slammed in their face again. Oh, there's fans. I didn't even notice that. There are actual fans. I don't know what the attendance is. They seem to be wearing town shirts, though. That's a good header. Hudson Doncaster. This could potentially be the last attack of the game now. As he sprints forward. One-man mission right now. Goes for the pullback. Oh, unlucky. Reed was waiting in the middle there. If he did pull it off. Argent now. It's another good ball. Another really good ball. Throw in right at the death. To be taken by Argent. Who's that? Reed's standing off the pitch for some reason. Is that to try and break? You can't be offside from a throw-in, Reed. Don't he's trying to do dirty tricks there to break the offside trap. Now it's full time. That is a really good performance. As I said, really happy with that. Dominating 5-0 win. In terms of the overall stats here then, we had 27 shots, 12 on target. So this is the gulf that I want to try and close right now. Either have this number be a little bit lower and then say our shot accuracy was higher, or to have our shot accuracy just higher. This is less than half, which isn't that great. Mind you, to have 12 shots on target still is good. They had 2 and 1. Passes completed was also really good. Possession, we absolutely dominated. 4 yellow cards, they had 3. Did they really only have 3? It felt like more than that. 21 fouls, though. That's very high. 13 corners. Expected goals of 5.07, and we scored 5. So that was pretty well done, I would say. Analytical data, then. Again, we didn't quite cross the halfway line consistently, and they were a little bit higher up than usual. But, I mean, again, it's me being really, really nitpicky and wanting them to be pegged back the whole time. Shot map, not bad. Fair number of shots. Which one of these equates to goals then? Is it this one? Oh, that's a save. That's a... Ah, there you go. Hit woodwork and goal. So is it like the open... No, there's a goal there as well. I don't know what the symbols mean. I don't know what the symbols mean. Like that star, what does that mean? There's a goal there and also a save. I have no idea. I have no idea. Chowdhury, Akram Chowdhury, man of the match with a 9.5. Harding was our weakest player, but he got that injury so early in the game. I would say that's why he was the weakest player. because he never really recovered from it. And even then, he got a 6.8, which is still... It's only 1.1 worse than Reed and Christie, who both came on. I mean, Christie came on for Harding and didn't really do that much more than Harding was doing. Some players in the 8s then. We had Asfar with 9.5. Then we had Akram... No, wait, sorry. We had Akram with a 9.5. We had Asfar with an 8.0. An 8.2 for Baker. An 8.2 also for Argent, who had an absolute blinder. Koic as well at right back with a 7.6. Really, really impressed with that. 7.4 for Carter Hudson-Doncaster. He's just a beast whenever he comes off the bench, or even when he starts. He just plays out of his skin. We had a really good game there. A really, really good game. Good stream. It's always good when we play well. Outstretched arms. Very happy with the result. Oh, look at the green here as well. We've had a good dressing room as well as a good game. That's really rare. Alrighty then, folks. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 25. I'm going to stop the recording now quickly so I don't forget to do that. And then I'm going to start wrapping up the stream. Thank you very much for watching. I suppose whilst I'm here... Let's have a look at goals conceded, shall we? So Murray, he's played once in the league for us and he's conceded 1 goal. But he's also, overall, he's played 14 times and conceded 11 goals. Oh, that's non-competitive. Is there a total? Maybe you add this to this. Okay, so 17 games and conceded 12 goals. Is that right? That sounds right. So what's that? 12 in 17. Whereas Kieran... Kieran has conceded 26 goals. Yeah, 26 goals in 25 games. I think that's right. What was it? It's 11... plus the 2, which is 13. Sorry, 23 games. So it's reasonably close. I don't know what you'd say that is in percentages. Conceded per 90, what, 2.61? I think that says there. If I go back to Murray. 2.14. So it is pretty close. It is pretty close. And as the season goes on, they'll both get their chances. And we'll see who actually has the most at the end. So in terms of the next episode then, I think this block of 4 here, I'm probably going to play off camera. And then we're going to have Glen Sports and Sandridge again, which were our first, or 2 of our first 3 games. In fact, they were our 2 first league games at the start of the season. So are we really almost halfway through the season? Wow. So yeah, I'll play these 4 off camera, and then these 2 will be the next episode on Tuesday. And then, actually, right, this isn't set in stone yet, but let's say I play these 4 off camera, then we'll play Glen Sports and then the Cup game in the next episode. And then the stream is probably going to be something like Chipperfield Corinthians or something like that towards the end of the season, which is a shame because I wanted to feature the league as much as possible. The Hertfordshire Senior County League Premier Division, very well run league from what I've seen, but at the same time you got to toss that up with wanting to get through these leagues as quickly as possible at the start so we can start to see Hatfield climb through the league tables. Letchworth, local-ish. Yeah, Letchworth actually. Where's Letchworth? That was... yeah, Letchworth Garden City Eagles. That's not a bad one to do. So, okay, these 4 off camera. Glen Sports on camera. Mind you, we have already played them on camera, so maybe we'll do Sandridge instead. Yeah, because I did Glen Sports and Aldenham on camera before. Then Sandridge was off camera. So I'm going to do these 5 off camera. Sandridge and then the cup match on camera. And then the stream Hoddesdon, not a bad one either. They're both away games, so we get some away coverage. It'll be Letchworth or Hoddesdon. I think I'll decide a bit closer to the time. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Good chat tonight. Good match tonight as well. Always good to see. If you haven't already hit the like button on YouTube, be sure to do that. It really does help out the channel, and it also raises the profile of the club as well. So please, please, please do that. Besides that, if you have enjoyed the game and you want to comment down below, if you're a player, for example, if you scored, actually, if you've any of the goal scorers, let's see if we've got Hollis, Chowdhury Twins, Baker, or Hudson Doncaster watching these videos. Feel free to comment down below. Brag about it. Why not? Very, very good goals from all 5 of you. Very, very good goals. It's nice to see a match with 5 different goal scorers as well. And yeah, hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already. That also very much helps out the channel. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. It means a lot. And again, big thanks to everyone in the chat for coming in and joining in. That means a lot too. Did that work? I tried to turn the music off, but I don't think it worked. So I'm just going to mute the audio track. There we go. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, I will see you soon.